If we ran into one another on the street and I said, "You're so awesome, it's so great to meet you," how would that make you feel? Probably make you feel pretty good, a little taller, right? If on the other hand I were to say, "You suck, you're a horrible person, meeting you has been one of the most dreadful experiences of my life," how would it make you feel? Probably about this tall. Probably like crap, or garbage, or horrible, or some of those words I just used. The point is that our words, they have meaning. Our words carry power in them. Words are not just these little things that we use to create sentences or to explain where we're going or anything like that. They are that, but more than that, words are what give meaning to our life. They're what we use to create our world we live in. Let me give you an example. If I say I'm going to the park and going to lay in the grass, it doesn't sound like anything too exciting, right? But if on the other hand I tell you I'm headed toward the lush green meadow to relax under the warm sun and the cool ocean breeze, sipping a tropical Mai Tai that's full of colorful goodness, that sounds a lot more appealing, doesn't it? I'll give you an even better example. Something happens. Let's say there's a car accident. How we describe that car accident, not only does it give it meaning to us, but also the way it's going to influence others to react to it. If I'm driving down the road and I see somebody rear-end somebody else at a stop sign, not a big boom, but just a little bump, right? Nothing serious, nothing bad happens, right? But then I go to work and tell some people and say, "Wow, you guys won't believe what happened. There was this car accident, and boy, the one car was in front and the other car didn't stop, and so the other car just slammed into the back of them, and there was just, I don't know if they were okay. I didn't stop to check. It looked horrible." Okay, what does that sound like? That sounds like you just saw a Carmageddon car crash, right? That somebody could have died. If on the other hand I go and meet up with some people and say, "I just saw this car accident. It was really more of a little fender bender. The guy behind just was a little late on the brakes and gave him a little love tap." People don't think twice about it. What you say has an impact beyond not only yourself, but your friends, your family, the world at large too. What you say is going to shape how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the world at large as well. If I go around and I say, "Boy, I'm a horrible person," guess what? I'm going to be a horrible person. I'm going to think I'm a horrible person. If I tell myself all the time that I'm a failure, I'm going to look for examples in the world of failures, and then I'm going to replicate them. If I tell myself I'm awful, I'm nasty, guess what? What do I associate awful and nasty to? What do I associate those words to? And that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm feeding my subconscious mind all the time. The same goes, mass media is experts at this, right? News organizations now, they do this all the time and it drives me nuts. News are supposed to give us information, right? Then it's up to us to digest the information and decide on what we think of it, how we really feel about it. But the news instead gives us feelings right away from it. They say this is horrible, they say this is awful, they say all cost and dramatic language and stuff, so it gets us as people hooked into it, and already our interpretation, what our opinion of something is, might not even be our own interpretation anymore, but it's influenced by the language that the media uses. So think about that. Think about when you're going to say something. Think about the next email you're going to send, or the Christmas card you may be writing, or the thank you card you may be writing, or the graduation speech you may be preparing for, or whatever it is. What you say, it has meaning beyond just the words on the page. It matters. It matters to you, and it's going to matter to all those who hear it and are affected by it.